I was, my mom, she's always sung in gospel choruses and whatnot. And so from the time that I can remember, I just remember my mom singing, like all these gospel tunes. And, so that's what it was. You'd heard that from the church. When I was about maybe 4 or 5, I remember that we had some friends who had an old beat up upright piano in their hallway, terribly out of tune. But I remember banging on it as a kid and discovering that if you hit 2 notes, you got this other sound. I think that's harmony. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, so I started doing that, and then I just continued on through school. When I was in high school, I was that kid who was in the a cappella choir and the mixed chorus choir. In fact, at 5th grade, I was a bass.
Oh,
and we'd
really?
We'd go to schools, and I remember. No, 7th grade, I'm sorry, but we'd go to schools to travel around, and my teacher, Mrs. Marjorie Sewell, oh my God, but she'd be like, Willie, because that's my first name, Willie is a bass, so Willie, show them how low you can go, and I go, oh, lower, oh. And so I was like this strange kid.
This marvel.
I know. But so I started loving it then, but I heard a song by the Moody Blues called Go Now. And it was, they had this crazy piano solo in it. And I decided then that's when I want to really go for playing pianos, all because of the Moody Blues playing Go Now. You should check that out on Spotify. It's awesome. But so I started doing piano, and I never did lessons per se, but I just learned to play by ear. I remember learning Let It Be by the Beatles by ear before there was the sheet music. So my kids thought I was like my friends thought I was like a prophet or something. It's like, no, it just has the 2 chords. It's really not that hard. But so I did that through high school, and then I always sang in choirs, and I always did that. But when I was somewhere like early 70s, a friend of mine dared me to play in this coffee house. I'd never played in public before, and he dared me to play in this coffee house in Cambridge, Mass, called Reflections.
How old were you then?
Yeah, I was maybe like 23.
Oh, that's.
I mean, it was.
That took a while. Yeah.
But, I mean, I always did choir and gospel chorus, but I never stepped out and played. And I went up for an open mic. I sat down. I played some stuff. And they passed a hat because they didn't pay you. So I got, I think it was like $27, and somebody put a joint in the bowl. And they were like, with a lovely note.
I mean, that's a big tip. That's a good tip.
Wow, this is awesome. So you get money and tips. And then from then on, I mean, I just kept playing. And then I met up with friends who we started a band, Neon Grandma. It was the first band that I had been in. And it was awesome being in a band. I mean, they gave me space. Jim Lucchese, you're going to see later, is in that band. So I went from that, and then once I got that sense of being on a stage with these guys making music, it stuck. I mean, I always did musical theater and stuff, but being in a band was different. Yeah.
I'm going down, 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 down.